Joe cuts the grass while waiting. Children round with hunger are replaced with thirsty blades of grass on his front lawn. They say, you can never know which civilian approaching your tank begging for food is harboring a bomb. Nathan isn't the only one at war. His father fights too. Both Joe and Nathan plow down the opposition just to be safe, hands clenched around the lawnmower handle as if Joe could pull the trigger and kill death. Pre-traumatic stress disorder is an epidemic. Unknown vehicles can send shivers down Joe's sweaty spine, fear coagulating between his gentle rolls of fat. The wrong car, and Joe has lost. Black cars roll in bad news for military families. Wars don't merit political poetry. This is bigger than a president or an election gone astray. Nathan is bigger than the politics that led him to Iraq. We normalize death, using numbers instead of names so that we don't have to mourn faces. 3 months into his deployment, Nathan's unit received their body armor. Joe cries, his rounded middle jiggling slightly in the effort to contain himself. He tells me his pride isn't big enough to stop the tears his son deserves. Nathan isn't dead. Joe hid his diploma, but Nathan was persistent. He wanted the adventure. The army said they'd pay for it. Joe cuts the grass while waiting, watching the front lines fall. They say, you can only be so fast, so strong, and so brave. But that won't stop a bullet. Joe cuts the grass at angry angles, mimicking a Vietnam memorial in his front lawn, making deep gashes into the wrist of the world we want to bleed, to see what's underneath. We expected a revival, a discovery that our bodies would form crop circle messages from a God we don't know how to believe in anymore. Joe is still at home. The grass is winning the war. Someone died today from his son's unit. His son is either mourning or dead. He goes back inside. Waits for the news. It was someone else's little boy. Number 1,306 to die, Corporal Mark Bloomfield, who told his mother Brenda he had no intention of being killed in a foreign country. She could see the bad news rolling up into her driveway from her living room window. Joe never used to cry this much. Brenda's wrists are bleeding. Her world was cut open. Nathan is tired of the adventure. Mark Bloomfield is dead. Joe cuts the grass while waiting, creating a memorial in his front lawn. He wants to see it bleed.